The opening match of a World Cup carries a unique, suffocating tension. It hangs over the pitch like a rapidly gathering storm, demanding a flawless performance while the entire world watches. For Mexico and South Africa, June 11, 2026 was a date thick with history. Exactly 16 years prior to the day, these same two nations stepped onto the grass to open the 2010 tournament. That 2010 clash ended in a tense 1-1 draw, remembered for Sifaway Chabalala's powerful strike that sent a host nation into a frenzy. But while the previous draw happened on neutral ground in Johannesburg, today South Africa had to step into Mexico's fortress, the colossal, steep-walled architecture of the Estadio Azteca. Driven by a deep, generational footballing culture, the Mexican supporters created a deafening environment, further intensified by the heat of a sweltering afternoon kickoff. Surviving the opening match here requires extreme mental fortitude. The away team has to process a complex game plan while resisting the heavy psychological weight of the arena. Once the whistle blew, the disparity in player pedigree became obvious. Mexico fielded a roster of veterans thriving in top-tier European leagues, while South Africa's squad relied on significantly less experienced talent. Despite having the talent advantage, Mexico's manager, Javier Aguirre, made a bold tactical decision before a ball was even kicked. He benched his own captain, Edson Alvarez. Leaving a player of that caliber on the sideline to instead start Eric Lira at the critical number 6 midfield role was a significant gamble. The choice paid off immediately. Lira dictated the tempo, winning aggressive tackles and completely choking out South Africa's central passing options. This relentless midfield pressure quickly forced a turnover, allowing Julián Quiñones to slice through the disorganized defense and score the first goal of the tournament. By executing a high-intensity press, Mexico successfully weaponized their skill advantage, dictating the flow of the match within the first 25 minutes. Facing this aggressive midfield, South Africa made a systemic error. They insisted on initiating their offense from their deepest defensive line. This diagram shows building from the back, where precise passing bypasses a high press. It requires technical defenders and a flawless goalkeeper. Applied to South Africa's roster, these passing lanes collapse. Their goalkeeper lacked the distribution skills to escape tight spaces. Mexico systematically predicted these actions. They pushed their defensive line high, anticipated the panicked passes from the goalkeeper, and consistently trapped South Africa right outside their own penalty box. The failure to adapt a complex game plan to the actual skill level of the players creates vulnerabilities that top-tier opposition will always exploit. To understand the emotional toll of this specific match, this chart provides a baseline. Across the 2022 World Cup, referees issued a total of 4 red cards. In this single 2026 opener, officials handed out 3. The cascading collapse started with South Africa's distribution errors. A sloppy pass from Sithole forced him into a frantic scramble, resulting in a reckless tackle and an immediate ejection. Down a man and chasing a deficit, the team's discipline unraveled. Mounting frustration over the lopsided flow of play led to a second, emotion-driven ejection for Themba Zwane. The pressure of the stage eventually affected the winning side as well, leading to an unnecessary red card from Mexico's Cesar Montes deep into the match. On the World Cup stage, emotional breakdowns can destroy a team's structure far faster than physical exhaustion. Amidst the chaos, the match produced a moment of composure. Raul Jimenez, returning from a near-career-ending head injury, scored to effectively end the contest. Mexico secured their victory through tactical maturity and by leveraging the unrelenting energy of the home crowd. The exhausting pace of the game was amplified by FIFA's strict new rules, which curb time wasting and force the ball into continuous play. This opener suggests that FIFA's drive for continuous play makes it harder to hide systemic flaws. When the clock rarely stops, tactical and emotional cracks can widen into a total collapse before a team has a chance to regroup.